Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad that you guys are back. I'm gonna get straight to the meat and potatoes of this video because I have to get going to the gym actually in like around 30 minutes. So I'm gonna make this a quick brief one, but it's gonna be straight to the point, straight getting to the meat and potatoes and give you implementable advice. You guys already know how we do it in this channel, man. We're not going to give you the fluff, we're going to give you the real, and we're going to give you implementable advice and just thoughts that wisdom that I've accumulated on my entrepreneurial journey. And just to give you guys a little bit of background on who I am, my name's Jimenez. I've done over $1 million and plus and counting in sales in the solar industry. So that's the way I've accumulated my money. Just to give you guys a little bit of a background, if you guys want more details of what I do and what I do for a living, my website is going to be down below. On top of that, with links to my Instagram, and you get a little bit more of a behind the scenes look on what I do. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. Let's get straight into the advice, and let's get straight into the wisdom, man. So waking up today, the biggest thing that popped into my head, and I actually saw a little video that ended up reminding me of this, and he was just speaking on the value of relationships. So a lot of people tend to speak about money, and I've always been a money person. I love money. That's why I have money. That's why I've accumulated quite a bit of it. It is important. You should never say that money is not important. Anyone that usually says that money is not important doesn't have it because they don't prioritize it. So usually they want to feel better about themselves for not having it, so they'll decide to shit on your dreams or shit on you for having materialistic goals of a car or a certain amount of money that you want to have in your bank account. So I'm the last person to tell you to not be financially successful, and I'm afraid that that's probably what you guys are gonna misconstrued or like misunderstand when it comes down to this video. But I'm gonna try to be as detailed oriented when it comes down to breaking this down. So the first thing that I want to list is just relationships are more valuable than money. Okay, relationships over money. If someone had to tell me what would I choose over anything in this world, so I would choose the relationships that I've accumulated on my journey, on my entrepreneurial journey. So whether it is my friends, close friends, business partners, or family, relationships are what make the world go round. Okay, guys, without relationships, we're not going to be able to be positioned. Sometimes we think that, oh, if I just had $1 million, I would be able to do this. There's people that, like, for example, for YouTube, that had $0 in their bank account, and they just got very, very creative, and they met the right people at the right time, and they blew up on YouTube, and they had financial success, right? It didn't take money to do that, did it, right? They probably already had, well, you know, if you want to go to that extent, you're going to say, oh, well, it takes money to get a camera. It takes money to do this. You could use someone else's camera, man, other people's money, but you need a relationship to establish that. I know multiple people that didn't even have cameras in the beginning. So in reality, relationships are way more valuable than money, because if you could have all the money in the world, but sometimes you don't get into certain groups or certain circles without an introduction, without knowing someone on the inside, knowing someone that could vouch for you and vouch for your work. And I can say that from experience, especially in the business world and especially in the solar industry where I'm from. Okay, there's been lots of times where I've gotten introductions that other people that are physically pushing more volume than me, or physically doing better than me when it comes down to the solar business, and I get the opportunity just because I know certain people, or certain people know me. So, and certain people like me. So you guys have to understand that money comes and goes. Relationships are forever. So doing the right thing and doing people right is super, super huge. Because if you do people wrong, in the long run, you're going to burn yourself. You're gonna build the reputation of you not doing the job correctly, and people just saying, hey, you know what, don't do business with Luis, don't do business with Karen, don't do business with Juan, don't do business with Mario, because he doesn't do the job correctly, or he leaves it halfway, or he leaves it unfinished. So we have to protect our reputation and protect our relationships. Above anything, if you told me you would take away all my money, I would not worry, because I would be able to have strong connections, and I would be able to build my wealth and my money back in a heartbeat. And I would do it way, way quicker. The reason being is because I put relationships over money every single time in business. And every single time when I'm in a rock and a hard spot, when I have to decide, hey, I could charge this client a little bit more, but is that the correct thing to do? No. So if that's not the correct thing to do, what I'll do is, when is it the good time, or when is it the right time to do the right thing? All the time. Okay? Every single time. Even if it hurts, even if you lose money, even if whatever the case may be. What did I tell you guys? Remember this. Preserve relationships over money, monetary value. The reason being is because relationships are worth gold. I wish I would have gotten told that in the beginning, because I would have not been chasing money, and I probably would have gotten way more money if I would have done it this way. I'm not afraid to admit it. I chased money a lot. I chased money. And I got money. But I should have been preserving the relationships that I was with. I should have been maintaining them. I should have been nurturing them a lot more. Even in my personal life. I should have been hanging out with my family a little bit more, because especially with this whole COVID situation, you start to begin to realize that sometimes we take our health for granted. Sometimes we take certain things in our life for granted, man. So when you get sick, that's when your relationships actually show how powerful relationships are, because your relationship with your mom, your relationship with your brother, your relationship with your sister, whoever your loved ones are. If you don't have a mom or dad, you don't have a brother or sister, you have someone that cares about you. So you would preserve that relationship. Even if I told you, hey, you know what, you're going to make $1 million tomorrow. I'm going to give you $1 million in the bank. And your greatest loved one, whether it's your mom, your dad, whoever is your best friend, you would have to see them die, or you would never get to see them ever again. You're going to choose your family or your friend or whoever is closest to you. That goes to show you the value of relationships, guys. So understand how to position yourself in any business case scenario. Why is this important? Because relationships will get you so far, man. What would you prefer? Bill Gates to give you $1 million? Or Bill Gates to be your friend for life? He's going to be your friend for life. Like, he'll forever owe you. Like, he forever cares about you, wants to see you succeed. Whether he gives me money or not, that relationship is worth more than gold. The reason being is because he knows so many connections. He knows so many people that could point me in the right direction. And if he doesn't know how to physically help me, like I said, like how I just said, he knows how to find the right person, and you could ask him for help. You could ask for help. If you have relationships, you could ask for help. I just went bankrupt. Let's just say my company, Next Step Solar, just went out of business. If it just went out of business and I had broke shit, nothing in my bank, I would be able to get on my phone right now and ask literally 5 people that are making millions and millions and millions of dollars, that have mentored me before, that I have their personal phone. And I'll hop on a phone call. Hey, man, I'm not in the greatest financial standing. Can you shoot a job over? Can you give me a job? And they'll be like, you know what, Luis? Yeah, man. That sucks that all that case happened, or whatever the case may be. But don't worry about it. You're still good. I would still be making 6 figures. I would still be on my purpose. I would still be in a great position. I would not waver, because I have strong relationships. I did it the right way. So be ethical, be moral, be right, do the right thing. It's worth more than money. Trust me, sometimes I've lost money on jobs. I've lost money just like getting rid of people too, because I know that those relationships I didn't want, or I didn't want to be associated with that person. I would pay them to leave my company. I would pay them to leave my company. So if I'm willing to just if he says I'll leave, and he's a negative person and he's just trying to like not do business the right way, I'll pay that person to leave my company. Oh, what is that worth to me? $500 or whatever I was paying them, 700, 800, 1,000, 5,000, whatever the case may be. Whatever I was paying him, if he's not doing the job correct and he's not doing right, my customers right, the people that I serve right, well then whatever I have to pay for him to leave my company peacefully, I'll do it. The way I see it is I paid $500 or $1,000 to get rid of you. That's super cheap in the long run for the damage that you're gonna do to my company and my reputation. We do it different out here. We're a different breed, guys. That's why I made this channel, man. Is to give you guys actionable steps and wisdom that I've accumulated on my entrepreneurial journey. You guys haven't seen the best of me yet. You haven't seen the best of me yet. But I'm showing you as I'm learning, as I'm growing. I want to document this. So preserve your relationships. Value your mom. Value your dad. Value the people that are closest to you. I know not everyone has a mom or dad or brother or sister, but you have someone you care about. So if you have someone that you care about, whether that's a best friend, whether that's an uncle, auntie, grandma, whatever the case may be, value those relationships, man. Don't take that for granted. Relationships over money any time of the week, all right? So I hope that you guys found this like very helpful and you guys can implement this in your guys' day-to-day lives. And what are your guys' thoughts on relationships and money? And do you guys believe relationships are more than money, or do you guys believe money is a little bit more important than relationships? Okay, so I'm open for debate. I'm open for discussions. Go down to the comment section below. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for showing me the support that you guys do day in and day out. Like I said, I didn't make this YouTube channel to blow up and monetize and get rich. I do this for free. I don't make any money off of YouTube. I just want to be able to help you guys and position you guys in a better spot than you guys were, and be that mentor for you guys that I didn't have in the beginning. Okay, so if that resonates with you, hit that comment down below. Drop down a comment, put 100, put a thumbs up emoji. I love you guys. I really do appreciate all the support. I can't tell you guys that enough. And just remember, guys, you guys were born to win. You guys make the extraordinary look ordinary. Until next time, guys, I love you guys. Peace. Let's get it.